Hey all, welcome back to Neon's Movie Reviews. I'm Neon, this is my review channel. Today I'm talking about Shazam. Shazam. Woo! Alright, so enough of that. I thoroughly love this movie. I had heard a lot of mixed things about it. I've not been the biggest fan of the DCEU or the worlds of DC, whatever name they're giving it to it now. Um, I've found I all right before I dive into Shazam, kind of a little just preface about what I've thought about the other films. Man of Steel did not enjoy. Batman versus Superman thoroughly enjoyed it. The definitely has a lot of problems. A lot of problems. A lot of those problems are made better in the extended cut, but there is still a lot of problems. But definitely made me have a lot of the issues I had with Man of Steel were fixed by Batman versus Superman. So I definitely hold that film a lot higher because of that. Suicide Squad. Just I don't really like talking about Suicide Squad. Um, the David Ayer original film, I would love to have seen what that cut was, but the film that came out, I don't like to talk about. Wonder Woman, very competent film. My only issue with Wonder Woman is the final fight, and you if you've seen any review, if you've seen that movie, chances are you already know my issue. Um, Justice League, it's not a good movie, um, but it's not as bad as a movie as I was expecting it to be. And Aquaman, I enjoyed the craziness of Aquaman. I enjoyed that they just fully embraced what they were going for. I thought the action was great. I definitely, it's a step up from most everything else they've done, in my opinion. It's close to Wonder Woman. Um, but for me, there was a lot that also didn't work. It was hampered by the big giant CGI ending, and I don't know. I had a lot of issues. Shazam had no issues. And I mean that I have no issues with this film upon first viewing. I'm sure if I do a deep dive into it, start watching other reviewers that are all they do is tear films apart or go into plot inconsistencies and stuff like that, I'm sure I'm going to notice things, or upon rewatch I'm probably going to start noticing problems. But as a whole, on my first watch, this is the closest experience, in my opinion, I've had to The Incredibles. Watching that for the first time, it's, in my opinion, one of the truest superhero experiences. And the film does take time to have little hero moments. Most of the peril in this film is not the big threat of the villain. It's the damage to the civilians around them. It's the collateral damage, sometimes even caused by Shazam. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. This is a superhero version of Big, and for me, it thoroughly works. Lot of crowd pleasing moments that thoroughly work. Humor, in my opinion, works great. Zachary Levi in this role is just fantastic. That is his name, right? Yes, Zachary Levi. That would have been embarrassing if that was the wrong name. He is great. The kid's name, Asher Angel. This is the first thing I've ever seen him in, and that's the back of the movie case I'm looking at there. Not my phone, but yeah, Asher Angel. He is very good in the role. I've never seen him in anything else before, or if I have, I didn't notice him. But he is definitely somebody I would look for more work of his. If I'm not going to seek him out as an actor, but I'm if he is in something, is going to be something that is just like, I might look at that twice now. But yeah, I think the villain works in this. He's probably one of the more fleshed out villains in the DCEU. For me, it feels like a return of decent villains for DC. The action all worked for me. The like, just this film works for me. It might not for everybody. I definitely recognize that, but for me, this film was just a home run. I'm gonna give this film an 8 out of 10. Highly recommend this. The only complaint I have, and I don't even want to call it a complaint. It's a complaint that I've heard from others that I don't share. But I've heard issues about tone inconsistency. I didn't notice it because in these parts where it goes from like, hey, this is really fun and lighthearted, to, oh, this is bordering on horror, and then back to fun and lighthearted while still keeping with the horror, I never had an issue with those moments. I'm sure if I was like a 4 or 5 year old kid in the theater watching this movie, might have some issues with that because I'm not able to fully process that. But the tone and everything for me, even in the horror, in the scary parts, it worked. It was darkly funny, and it just, yeah, I had a blast with it. I would compare those scary parts to Gremlins. This is basically, that's honestly kind of what this is. This is like a superhero movie. This is Superman versus Gremlins. This is big as Superman fighting Gremlins. How the fuck did that movie get produced? And how the fuck was that movie good? Alright, but anyway, highly recommend it. As crazy of a concept as that is, check it out. It works. The director, I believe he did one of the Annabelle sequels, maybe both Annabelle sequels. I feel like he also did Lights Out, I think is the other movie he did. I feel like he also recently did another short film, like Lights Out, the original Lights Out, while stuck in isolation during this whole COVID-19 thing. I have not checked that one out, but I definitely will be checking it out after Shazam. But yeah, definitely check this film out. It's a blast. And if you've already seen it, or if this made you decide to go watch it, definitely let me know what you thought of this film in the comments. Let me know what your favorite part was, what parts you didn't like. If you disagree with me, just let me know. But yeah, definitely stay safe all, and stay tuned for more. Bye, y'all.